In cities all across the world, we go about our daily routines, secure in our surroundings, confident that our lives are orderly and predictable. But at any moment, that confidence can be shattered. When we least expect it, when we're least prepared, disaster can strike. Whether it's natural disasters, terror attacks, or an unfortunate accident, anyone can suddenly find themselves in a state of crisis. For the Jewish people, the odds are even higher. All throughout our history, Jews have been subjected to various forms of crisis. And with the terrible events of recent times, this trend continues. Up until the mid-90s, Jewish communities around the world had been spared from spectacular attacks with fatal consequences. But in July 1994, a car bomb exploded at the Jewish Community Center in Buenos Aires, Argentina, killing 85 people and injuring 300. In November 2003, bomb-filled trucks drove into two synagogues in Istanbul, killing 27 people and injuring over 300. In August 2005, a different type of disaster hit the Jewish community of New Orleans, USA. With brutal force, Hurricane Katrina destroyed their homes, businesses, community centers, and synagogues. Families were displaced, and some lost their lives. In January 2006, Ilan Halimi, a young Jew from France, was kidnapped, tortured, and eventually died from his injuries. Anti-Semitism was the main motive of those involved in the killing. In March 2012, a gunman murdered 3 children and 1 adult in a Jewish school in Toulouse, France. Again, anti-Semitism being the main motive of the killer. Whether it was terrorist attacks or natural disasters, the Jewish communities in these examples had no functioning crisis management organization. This meant there were no clear guidelines on how to act and how to organize themselves for a crisis on such a scale. The communities were confused and unable to deal with the many issues that suddenly emerged. There was no order of priorities to be addressed, and the lack of unified political leadership led to bad coordination. This needs to change. Our mission is to help your community implement and operate a coordinated crisis management plan that deals with any type of crisis that may affect your members. A plan that provides the best response and guidance when disaster strikes. Because how we respond will dictate how we recover as a community. We will show you how to form your own crisis management team and how to recruit the correct people within your community. We will teach you how to set up crisis management centers, specific facilities where staffed personnel command and coordinate the use of resources. And we will train you through seminar exercises and counterplay simulations. But the success of this initiative is in the end in your hands. Your commitment and involvement is key to form a successful and functioning crisis management team. And for the sake of the Jewish people and the members in your community, it is imperative that you act now.